Hi guys, you're welcome to Halogenious Ideas. In this video, we'll be talking about conditional statements in Python. So, conditional statements in Python are used to make decisions in your code based on certain conditions. There are mainly three types of conditional statements in Python. We have the if, we have the else, and we have the elif, which is the short form for else if. So let's break down each one with simple examples. So the first one, the if statement. Okay. So the if statement is used when you want to execute a block of code only if a condition is true. Okay. You only want to execute this block of code if this condition is true. For example, you want to check if a number is positive. Okay. You want to check if a number is positive. How do you do that? You can say number equal to a number can be 7. You will now say if the number is greater than 0. Okay, print, you can use a formatted string here. You now say number is positive. Okay, so this is just a simple if statement. I want to run this line of code only and only if this condition is true. All right, so come here and run the code. You see 7 is positive, and the reason is because 7 is actually greater than 0. What if I have negative 1 here and I run this? You see, it is not running anything at all. The reason is because this condition is not true. Okay, this block of code will only be executed if this condition is true, and you can have multiple lines of code here. You can have the first line, you can also have the second line. Okay, you can have it doesn't necessarily have to be just one line. Okay, in fact, you might write a program where you have to write over 10 lines of code under an if statement, under an if block. All right, so that is how you write your if statement. Now let us talk about the else statement. All right, the else statement is used to create a block of code when the if condition is not true. All right, in this case the if condition is not true, so you can use the else statement to create a block that will be executed. Okay, so come here and do else. You can say, let me use this, copy is negative. All right, save. So actually this should be greater than or equal to, because 0 is not negative. So if I should run this, for example, you see that I'm getting negative 1 is minus 1 is negative. If I have minus 10 and I run this, it will be telling me minus 10 is negative. All right, what if I have 7 or maybe 6 and I run my code? See, 6 is positive. Let me clear my terminal. So you see how it works. The if statement will execute only this block of code if this condition over here is true. The else block creates an opposite for the if block. Basically, if this condition is true, it will execute the content under the if statement, but if this condition is false, it will come and execute the one under the else. Now, um we have the elif statement that allows you to check multiple conditions sequentially. Okay, it comes with an if statement and therefore an optional else statement. Okay, you have an if statement that must be there compulsorily. The else is optional. For example, we can determine the grade based on a percentage. We can determine the grade based on a percentage. So the if statement is compulsory, but the else is optional. So let us look at how we can do that. I can do something like PCNT, or let me say P equal to 85. I'm just being lazy. Percentage equal to 85. Then I can come and say if the percentage is greater than or equal to 90, then what you do is to print grade A. Okay, so Now, here comes the elif. You now say elif percentage is greater than or equal to 80. What will you do? You will print no grade B. All right. Then we also have we can create another elif. Elif percentage is greater than or equal to 70. You can say, don't forget your column, print grade C. Then after doing that, the next thing you want to do is to, well, you can create as many conditions as you like, but I'll just stop here and say else print grade F. Save this and let us run. Now you will see what is happening over here. If the percentage is greater than or equal to 90, print grade A. It will come here to check. Percentage is 85. 85 is not greater than or equal to 90. Alright? 85 is not greater than or equal to 90. So it will come and check for this second block over here. Percentage greater than or equal to 80. Actually, percentage is greater than or equal to 80. So it will just print the grade B like it did over here. Then it will break out of the whole if statement. It will break out of the whole conditional statement rather. Alright. So if I have something like 92, it will not go ahead. It will not go ahead to print A, print B, and print C. No, it won't do that. If I just run this code, I'm getting grade A. Then after printing grade A, after it encounters a block of if statement that is true, it will break out of the whole if statement. Okay, that is how it works. Here, the program will check each condition one by one. If the first condition is not met, it will move to the next one. The first condition that is true will execute its corresponding block of code. Then it will exit the whole conditional statement. This conditional statement that we have discussed so far, they allow you to control the flow of your program based on specific conditions. They are fundamental for building logic and decision making in your Python code. So that will be all for conditional statements in Python. Thank you very much for watching till the end. Don't forget to like the video and to subscribe to the channel. If you've got any questions, please, the comment section is open and we have a community that you can join for support. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye for now.